Let's get the energy up, guys. Let's go.
Do you hear that? It's the download.
Oh my god. Come on. Yeah. Oh my god. Come on. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's the download.
Oh my god.
Hey, it's Dave.
Hey, it's Lachie.
And it's the download.
The download.
Treat your ears to the download.
It's better than bath salts.
Get on the download with Dave and Lachie.
We're here. It's episode 6 of...
Isn't it 5?
Episode 5 of the...
Oh my gosh.
I'm just having... Time's flying, you know? That's all I can say.
You're still drunk from last week,
Give
mate.
me a sip of this.
You're still drunk from last week's podcast.
Are we still on Grog Week, or are we just going to pretend...
No, that was last week.
Hmm.
What do you mean pretend we're not recording 2 in one night?
We're definitely not
I
baking
don't need to
them.
pretend that that's not happening, because it's not happening.
No, it's not.
It's just clean not happening.
What about the hard video evidence that sort of looks like it's the same? The dog's still here, the shirts are still the same. You don't want to, that's fine. We
can put that down to continuity.
Yeah, that's true. Continuity error,
Because,
yeah.
you know how a wardrobe can get.
That's right. Repetitive and, stale.
Veronica's always on her case about costume changes.
Gosh, I know. She's like, I've spent all this money on costumes. You've got costume budgets.
Yeah.
I just want... People will think that I've gotten too big for my boots.
Yeah.
That we've changed.
Yeah, exactly right.
And
Which is
literally
just not
we
the
haven't.
case.
We
It's not the
literally
case.
haven't changed.
And the fact that we've hired Veronica and a few other staff members just to help us out with the load, we haven't changed.
I need help with hair and makeup every now and then.
Yeah.
What man doesn't?
What hasn't changed in the last, 4 weeks,
My clothes. That's about it.
Oath, mate.
That's
Oath.
about it.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
You know who I find is an interesting character? The Brown Power ladies.
The brand helping you buy better.
He's got the slogan, but do you have a solidified image of a woman, a particular woman in your head?
I have a firm image. She's of a
Brown hair?
A brown hair and Caucasian complexion.
I reckon taller than average.
Tall and slender.
Is that how you know you can trust them?
That's market research has probably dictated.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is completely broken.
But the Brown Power ladies, because there have been more than one, to me, they're just like an enemy.
What? An enemy?
No, an enemy.
And an enemy.
Yeah.
Ah, tell me more.
Well, it's like, I don't really know what you are.
I don't know, but boy, are you going to hurt me.
It's like, okay, brand power. That's all the clues you need, right?
Well,
brand power.
Yeah.
And what you trying to sell?
The brand.
Different
the
brands.
The power of brands.
Yeah.
Good brands.
But what's her incentive? Who's paying her the brand?
The brand has to be. But the thing is, I don't get those ads
it's
right.
It's like a 5-minute segment. Or less. 3 minutes?
It goes for the length of 2 ads, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, okay.
Or maybe 3.
Okay.
But what I don't get is, why do they think those sort of ads, where it's like, hey, this is actually like a little show in between the show. This is legit. They wouldn't do a show about a brand, which is clearly an advertisement. And everyone's just like, I'm going to buy this. It seems
But it's
so
like,
good.
sometimes the brands are just like, the featured brands are like Panadol. Or something like that, and it's like...
Here's something new. Panadol's still around.
Yeah. You ever heard of paracetamol?
Oh, no.
You got a headache. A dull ache.
I've had a headache for 4 years. What do I do about it? And they're like, introducing.
Yeah, for sure.
The world's most basic medication.
Oh, that reminds me of Hydrolite.
Oh, love Hydrolite. Have you had that after a solid night on the sauce?
Oh, mate. I had it when I was chronically dehydrated with the flu. And that solved a lot of problems for me.
Honestly. So you actually had an illness?
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
it wasn't
chronically dehydrated.
Mm-hmm.
It was because I was drinking liters and liters and liters of water. But I couldn't eat or else I'd spew.
Yeah.
When I had the flu.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, I went to the doctor like, hey, I'm actually real sick here. and he's like, yeah, okay. And what did he say? I was like, I think I have the flu pretty bad. And then he said, okay, no worries. And then he said, stick your tongue out. And then he saw like how fucking cracked my tongue was and how dehydrated I was.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, you're chronically dehydrated. And then I said to him, like, I've been drinking liters and liters of water to try and stop that from happening. And he's like, Yeah, but if you're not eating, there's nothing coming in properly. So your body doesn't know. Your body just lets you piss it out, and it doesn't actually hydrate you.
Yeah.
Got electrolyte, and fucking hell, I could feel the difference. I was like, honestly, felt like I was a 2-year-old and a toddler, like sucking on those icy poles for substance. This is the new tit at 25. These are the new tits, man.
Oh, these are the new tits. I'm
Yeah.
loving sugary. Did you get the blueberry or the orange flavour?
The orange.
Oh,
The
yeah.
orange. Is there a blueberry flavour?
Oh, it's purple. Whatever it's like.
Grape.
Yeah, something. It's good. I would highly
I
recommend.
haven't had it.
Yeah.
I think maybe back in... Because I got it at McCartney Street, which is, 4 years ago now? 5 years ago?
Time's a construct to me right now.
Four,
I get no idea what's going on.
I think 4.
Okay.
Could be 5.
Mhm.
But, yeah, I had it then, and there was only the orange available. Because orange isn't my go-to.
No.
Like, where do you sit on the citrus spectrum?
I love lemon.
On the CS?
On the CS, I'm a hard L, and you're probably more leaning towards an LI. Like you're a lime sort of guy.
Yeah, I'm definitely in the L region.
L camp.
Yeah.
You're in the L camp, yes.
I am not a fan of O at all.
No, I'm like O negative. I'm negative towards O. And I'm very positive to L.
Yes,
so
yes.
Some would say, like, it's L positive.
Oh, do you reckon in terms of, like, the actual structure of the fruit, they're, like, fucking identical and there's, like, only one little tiny change in them?
They're so similar. When you eat into them, it's just like, I'm eating a large lime right now. I'm eating a very large...
When you're eating a lemon.
When I'm eating a lemon. When I'm chowing down on a lemon.
Oh, this is like a large orange.
I shouldn't have bought 3 bags of these, but I've got to go through them.
No, you can't let them go to waste.
And my face for like an hour is like in a very scrunched up, like, contorted almost.
Yeah.
But I've spent money on these lemons. I've got to eat them.
No, I've licked a few lemons.
Yeah.
I've done worse than that.
You're a lemon licker.
I've done worse than that.
I've seen you on the I've seen you on the lemons, that's for sure.
Yeah, lemon, lime, fucking...
You'll get on them.
Yeah, nothing better.
Talking about dehydrated, that'll just like suck all the liquid straight out of your face.
Yeah. No, it's yeah. I've what are they called? Golden Circle.
Yeah.
They're trying to fuck with me again.
What are they doing now?
Well, they're trying to. They've been saying that I've been saying that oranges are shit.
Yeah.
And I'm spreading misinformation that oranges actually don't have vitamin C in them. That's what I've been saying.
Yeah, but what science do they have to back that up? That you are wrong.
Well, that's exactly right.
That's right.
It's like I've been looking around on the internet, and I'm finding a lot of unverified sources that are just confirming my thoughts.
Yeah, that's right.
That oranges are shit.
No, they have to be unconfirmed because otherwise Golden Circle attacks them.
No, exactly right. They're just trying to bring people like us down.
Yeah.
Well, the second anyone raises their hand and say that, hey, oranges are actually bad for you.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. Slap with a court date, mate, and then they just milk you dry.
That's
right. They sap the energy from you, just all the lawyers and shit get involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no.
Oh, well, you know where that's where the term cucks came from, because of the C, the vitamin C.
Cucks.
Cucks. Yeah, vitamin C cucks, and that sort of like became a bit more familiarised, and just they got rid of the vitamin C, just became cucks. So it's good to see that word getting out there.
Yeah.
Spreading the message, like vaccine cucks and liberal cucks. It's all.
Yeah.
It's
like
it's good the message.
Cucklements.
Cucklements. It's a new one, but it's getting there.
It's like supplements.
Yeah.
Vitamin C supplements. Cucklements.
Cucklements. No, that's right. And they're everywhere. There's cuckolded people.
I reckon someone's going to have to put a stop to them.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Do you reckon there's anyone out there bold enough to actually stand up to these people?
No.
I don't know.
It's definitely not me.
No.
Honestly, after I got that first email, I was fiercely intimidated.
Yeah.
I all my videos about it, took them off the internet just so that they
you've taken down your YouTube.
I'm petrified.
Oh my goodness! And this is Golden Circle.
Yeah.
The big C. The big cup.
You know what happened to me after Coke came after me, don't you?
Well,
I was on the news and shit.
Yeah, you went bankrupt.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Yeah.
You ever seen a 12-year-old go bankrupt, mate?
Nah. But then you pivoted to vitamin C. You went Coke's off the table. next thing.
And that's on me. I didn't do my research. I just jumped into vitamin C thinking that was the next big thing.
You're out there spreading the message. I don't want to hear any negativity.
The thing is, I was all for vitamin C until I realised that lemon and lime was citrus as well.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's a lot, isn't it?
Well, that's right. And that's when I discovered the spectrum. I realised, fuck, I've got nothing to do with if I had a choice and one of these things was going to go extinct, I'll hold on to my lemons and my limes, thanks.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
But do oranges get used for anything else? Other than fucking half-time little sugar hits?
What, other than driving vitamin C into my body when I didn't ask for it? Far out, I don't know. But you know who's behind this, don't you?
Golden Circle.
Golden Circle's just part of it.
What, there's a
The head honcho.
There's a wider web.
Oh, the wider web goes for all across the world.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm ready to learn.
Yeah, you know who's behind it.
No.
The Colonel. Colonel's behind this.
Don't.
I know.
Don't.
No. You got to hear the zeitgeist. You got to
No,
push
it's a
through.
fine line.
No, I know you love the Colonel, and I know it. But he's done such bad things for people's health. He's bought up all these large conglomerates of health food companies. He's trying to get the vitamin C
You are
everywhere.
talking out your ass. You
I'm
don't
not.
have an idea what you're talking
Check
about.
the
right
internet.
now.
The internet will back me up.
Those 11 herbs and spices
Yeah.
have saved more people's lives than it's taken.
Oh, I don't.
And isn't that good?
No.
Isn't that a good thing?
Oh, it's okay.
Do you know how many lives peanuts have taken by existing?
Oh, for a couple.
More than a couple, mate.
Well, I don't know.
You ever heard of anaphylaxis?
Yeah, I've heard of it, but it's all made up. It's all a hoax.
Why do you reckon they made EpiPens, David?
Honestly.
It's because these fucking nuts exist. Full stop.
Yeah.
Full stop.
Well, I get that.
11 herbs and spices. Obviously, sustained usage has health effects.
That's
but
true. Yeah.
how many lives have the 11 herbs and spices taken?
It's probably in the hundreds.
I just want you to think critically. I just want you to think critically.
I just want you to
That's all.
stop being a cuck, really, about the whole thing, and just think, and just open your eyes. Open your eyes to the truth.
That the Colonel's behind Golden Circle.
Exactly, and Big C. Big vitamin C, yeah. It's
Yeah.
all a conspiracy. But I don't want to, get too bogged down in this and get too heated, so maybe we should just move on.
I'm happy to move on.
Move on.
Because
Yes.
you are just talking shit.
I'm completely talking out of my ass at this point.
The Colonel and I've never met him.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure he's still alive. He's doing like a Walt Disney thing, I think.
Oh, he's frozen.
Where
Yeah,
exactly.
He's got to be deep frozen.
He's cryogenically frozen,
Mm.
and he's going to come back when the time is right.
No, they deep fried him actually in the 11 herbs and spices, of course, and then he's been deep fried, and then in that cocoon of fresh.
Will be hot, but
No.
was he all right?
No. He has like
So his heart did
he's in
stop.
a stasis. It's a controlled stasis, and he is momentarily frozen
Yeah.
in a stasis of some sort. But then they'll thaw him out.
Yeah. Well, look. The thing is, if his heart stopped,
Mm-hmm.
that's the first step.
Mm.
But getting burnt alive,
Mm.
even if he's being entombed in
Mm.
this batter,
Yeah.
I think freezing's got like a lot of preserving sort of qualities.
Yeah.
You
No,
know
but
what
so
I mean?
do the 11 herbs and spices.
Well,
And
they
preservatives.
last.
Mm.
I'll give them that.
Yeah, they do last.
But the thing is, you put your food in the freezer
Mm.
because it lasts longer.
Yeah.
I think it's the same general principle with cryogenically freezing. Whereas if you leave something in the oven for too long
Mm.
at a set temperature,
Yeah.
it'll burn.
No, but you can deep fry something indefinitely. Haven't you ever left something in the deep fry for like, oh, that should
I've
have been
seen a
for
deep
half an
fried
hour?
Mars bar,
Yeah, they'll deep fry
and that
it.
seemed unnecessary.
Yeah, that's right. And I said it.
But that would have burnt.
It could be I said when they were deep frying the kernel.
Mm.
I said I think it's unnecessary to deep fry the kernel.
You were there?
While he's alive.
How
I was part of the process. I didn't actually go on the day. And I said maybe don't do it while he's alive, just
Right.
because like there'll be like some issues. But they proceeded with the procedure, and apparently the screaming was quite horrific.
Yeah, I imagine.
But now that
But his heart did stop, so
but
we're
now
pretty
his heart
sure
has
he'll
stopped.
come back.
now that his heart has stopped and he has ceased screaming, he's in a healthier place
Yeah,
and more of like a frozen place, which
Yeah.
is good for him. And they'll just like unwrap
that's
him.
good for him.
They'll just unwrap him from the deep fried goodness and probably eat some of it because I imagine it'd be quite tasty.
You're scaring a lot of people. You're scaring a lot of listeners, Dave.
No, it's just the truth. The truth, they can look it up.
Well, we did also make a promise at the end of the last podcast. And whether or not that podcast airs or not, I don't know.
Yeah,
but
it maybe you won't see the light of day.
But our listeners need,
Our subscribers.
All 9 of you.
Yeah.
We're going to do a shout out.
Honestly, each of you is getting a shout out.
Individual shout out. But what I want to say is they need to identify with us in some way.
That's right.
Like back when I was a solo artist and I was 4 or 5 subscribers in, there was the LR Sprightleys.
Yes, that's right.
And then I know when you were doing your solo stuff, they were all called Daddy Longlegs.
Yes, well, they had to be.
I don't know how we amalgamate those 2 names, and I think I'm happy while we're live on air to chat it through.
Well, I've had a couple of ideas, and I wanted to run them past you. If you'll let me do that right now in this forum, that'd be nice.
Okay. Let's just establish I'm the ideas man, but I'll listen to what you have to say.
That's right. Okay, well, if you think that, we'll talk offline about this, because I have a few issues.
Those
anyway,
shoelaces are going to fuck
we're not talking about those right now.
Okay.
So I was thinking, because we're like the Download podcast, and so people join, and they're the downers.
They've got downs.
They've got the downs.
Yeah, I'm into this.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that'd be
but
cool.
It leverages off the D part of your thing a lot more, and I don't feel very included.
Oh, true. Okay. Well, I just thought I'd do the part that's really uplifting.
That makes sense.
And it's engages. It's
Yeah,
really
right.
And we say, "What's up, you downers? What's up, you little down drop kick downers?" It's a good one. And alliteration plays nicely.
Yeah.
Down drop kick, dead ass. You can call them whatever you want.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And it's fun and playful.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No. I actually really like that idea.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that they'll have no issues with being identified as Downies.
No.
It just seems very D-centric.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So you want to do something more that combines the names?
Yeah.
Well, what do you think? Do you have any suggestions?
I'm just trying to think right now, but I'm just I'm thinking trying to just absorb your ideas, down lepers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Similar vein. You're in the
you're
in the zone.
But it's a miss. I know that's a misfire.
Yeah.
But again,
you're on target. You just haven't hit the bullseye.
Yeah.
That's all.
We just got to find any word that begins with L that can come after Downey.
Well, there aren't that many L words. That's the only problem.
No. Well, there's a few, but
2 or 3.
What about if we could inverse the podcast name and call them Little Downies?
Little Downies. Yeah. Little Downs.
Yeah. And we'll take the audience feedback on whether they want to be
we'll do a
we're
poll.
Little Downers, we're Little Downers.
Hey, what's up, Little Downers? It's
Lachie
and Dave,
and this is a special announcement just for you guys.
Yeah,
we've got Little Downies t-shirts coming in hot.
Yeah, we'll workshop that and massage it, but there's something there. I think it's Little Downers. What about local local drop kicks. Local drop kicks.
It's too much. It's too much.
It's too many It's too many syllables. That's what I'm trying to say. Too many. People want sharp, punchy, Facebook, Skype. Micro. So that's 3.
They want Facebook. They want Skype.
They want those hard hitting.
The things of the future. You know what I mean?
Electronic synergy, getting all those short-term phrases together.
Yeah. What about if we called them ghost drops?
Ooh.
It's got nothing.
Explain yourself. I would say explain yourself more.
I just like ghost drops.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of ghost drops, personally.
No, me too. I love
what
them.
other lollies were there when you used to go to the shop?
Do you remember?
Sorry, Little Downies. Just quickly put your name on hold for a second. But and the kids don't have these days. The little lolly shop you go to where all the lollies are 5 cents.
Yeah, on the corner.
As long as you got that fucking silver disc with an echidna on it, you're walking out with a ghost drop at least.
No, you know what we used to be able to get up in Rainbow Beach? 5 ghost drops, 5 cents.
Bullshit.
Not a word of a lie, and you could pick any colour because they had all the colours.
How old are you? 50? Because inflation's a thing, David, and I'm not
telling
going to
you,
believe these things.
I told someone this story the other day, and they
man.
nearly fell off their chair. 5 ghost drops for 5 cents. So they're selling each ghost drop at $1 cent a pop. And I was like, honestly,
Yeah.
we could use those. We had 10 cents and we were sorted for like a day. We were like, that's 10 candies.
10
We got 10
cents.
candies. Yeah.
Do you remember? I used to love playing with those army men that have their backpack was the lollies, and they had a parachute, and they were
Oh,
army
yeah,
men.
they were good. Yeah, I
Oh
remember
man, and the lollies tasted like shit. But
Garbage.
I just want to. I just
Like
wanna,
the plastic could see you through, I
you
think.
chuck the lollies out, and you just
Mm.
play with that army man on the parachute until you break the plastic of his parachute.
I just got like little army men. Oh,
Oh,
good times.
so many times I'd just chuck him up.
Yeah.
So just chuck him up by the parachute
Mhm.
and just watch him float down and be like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Science is amazing. And then on my next chuck, like rip the parachute and the whole toy's fucked and I'm just like agitated and we got to go back.
I need another candy.
Yeah.
And that's what got you into engineering, just the science
Oh
in these
man,
toys.
chucking that
You were
thing
just-
up and watching it float down.
Ah,
I
science.
just knew I had a career in road lighting.
Yeah, that's right.
The
The future is here.
But yeah, those lolly shops, they don't exist anymore, do they?
Well, they probably
Do
do.
they exist?
They probably do. We just aren't paying attention. But you know.
You'd be a few people would be asking questions while you're in there.
Yeah.
Just like, you got change for 50?
Or
I'm after. No, take me out the back. I'll grab the pallet of ghost drops.
yeah. If 5 cents used to get 5 ghost drops, $50 now probably gets you 2 ghost drops, according to inflation. So.
Is a ghost drop still around?
Yeah, but their flavours have changed. They're not the same.
Right.
Do you remember the black
Probably.
one used to be Coke?
Is it licorice or something?
It's
now?
tropical and it's garbage. It's
Yeah,
like just a
yeah,
general
it's-
sweet tasting. But blue was always the
They're all
best.
out of touch.
Blue was good and still is good. I had one a little while ago.
Yeah.
But you know how your palate matures and now I taste those ghost drops. I'm like, that is like sugar. It's just a sugary water.
Man, I remember there was a time where I wouldn't eat pumpkin or avocado.
Oh.
And it was just my little kid mouth, just couldn't handle it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking, these aren't fries. I'm not having a happy fucking meal, mother.
Mm,
What is this?
that's right.
And it's got skin on it? Well, no, that'll kill me.
Mm.
And that's what my little infant brain was thinking
Yeah.
at the time.
And it's always
And
good to
now
question your
pumpkin.
parents.
Oh.
Oh, you're into the pumpkin train.
Oh.
Ooh.
And avo.
Yeah, love avo.
But avo, like, I just
Pumpkin's hit and miss for me.
Is it?
Sometimes. Yeah, like I can take it or leave it.
so fussy.
I love avocado. Don't say that. Love avocado. I was on
Is there
avocado.
anything you don't eat?
Not big on eggplant.
Okay.
People-
Understandable.
People are too cavalier with eggplant because they just go like, oh, like
Don't be throwing adjectives around like that if you don't mean it, David.
I've got things to back this up.
Okay, alright.
I've got a little bit of beef with eggplant
Okay.
in the fact that they always try to replace beef with eggplant, and it's not the same. You know, like the
Okay.
vegetarian option when you go somewhere, like, oh, sorry, it's like vegetarian, and we've got eggplant, like an eggplant burger, or like fucking, we're making eggplant like canapes today.
Mm. They're pandering.
But not only that, learn how to cook eggplant because it's hard to cook eggplant. I don't know
Yeah.
if you've ever done it,
Yeah.
but you can't just be willy nilly
I
with this
just
stuff.
if I'm ever using an eggplant,
Mm.
it's a part of a roast and it's
Yes.
getting cooked for like 40 minutes plus.
Honestly, yeah, low and slow. That's the way to go. That's what you got to do.
What the? Have you been doing a masterclass in cooking?
Yeah. No, I'm writing for eggplant these days.
Low and slow, and that's the way to go.
That's the slogan I made up for them. They're still workshopping it though. They haven't decided yet. So, but yeah, so that's the one I'm like, nah, done with eggplant. Not a fan. What about you? What are you fussy with these days?
No, there's nothing that I sort of don't eat.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, there are definitely types of food. Oh, this would be contentious, and I'm ready to get the audience involved straight away.
No, let's get a little drop kick down as like on the
Look,
wrong
these little
side.
downers can handle it.
Yeah, they'll down.
Trust me, these little fucking downers can handle it.
These, yeah.
So, so Italian food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just, it's not a genre. Just the cuisine. That's the word I'm looking for.
I thought you were going to say the people.
No, not the culture.
Yeah, just the people and the
No,
culture.
no, not the
Love
culture.
it, yeah.
Love Italians.
Yeah.
Love Italians.
Oh, okay.
I don't really know if I do.
Yeah.
But
Never been or met them, but yeah. But the food.
pasta.
This is a huge call.
No, I reckon it's overrated.
Yeah, okay.
I reckon it gets such a big rap
Yep.
and it's overrated.
Wow.
I like gnocchi
Yep.
from a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
I like pizza from a restaurant.
Mm.
I've honestly never ordered pasta from a restaurant.
Wow.
Because I know,
What?
I know that I could head to Woolies and fully cook myself like 10 kilos of pasta for the same price I'll be paying for this small bowl of pasta.
You can do a lot.
So I've never ordered pasta, and it probably could turn me around, in all honesty.
Mm.
But I just reckon it's so overrated. And when you buy the store-bought stuff,
Mm-hmm.
it's not that good.
Yeah.
It'll feed you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it won't feed you.
It'll go in your
It's got
stomach.
some calories.
Yeah.
It's got some calories.
Ooh.
But it's just not. It's not that good.
Nah.
Why is everyone going gaga?
So, I had the exact same thought. We went to an Italian place last week, right?
Oh, all right. And now you converted.
No.
You're agreeing with me?
I'm agreeing with you because,
I need to know your position, bro.
listen, I usually love Italian food, full disclaimer. But we went to this place and I was like, they had a thing called the crab lasagna. And I was like,
No.
I know, huge, that should have been a red flag from the start. But I was like, I'm going to do this because the other pasta options, because I can just make pasta at home.
I know.
I can't really make lasagna that well at home. I can go out and buy like a lasagna from Woolies, but I'm not going to go and make one. So I thought this would be nice. Complete dog shit. And like, mum and dad are just watching me eat this, like, that doesn't look very tasty. I'm like, you're right.
Yeah.
And I was
Shit.
like,
What did they order? Just pasta?
They went pasta.
And they're like, oh, bellissimo.
Yeah, and dad usually hates going out for pasta. And he's like, why have you brought me here? I was like,
He sounds like my kind of fucking guy.
Yeah, no.
I reckon
He's on the
it's so
money.
overrated.
He's on the money.
But then the thing is that, like, I understand if it's done well, it's fucking delicious. I fully appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
I fully appreciate that. But you can say that about almost every dish ever.
Mexican,
every dish
done well.
is amazing. Exactly. Exactly. Am I not wrong? So it's sort of like,
I could
okay,
be stumbling onto
well,
something.
what fucking attributes of this cuisine are there that are genuinely respectable?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, pizza. It's a bit basic, but done well, it's tasty as.
Mm-hmm.
So pizza's definitely redeemable.
Yeah.
And I can get on board with gnocchi. I sort of understand that that's like, we're doing
It's
fancy
potato.
things with potatoes.
We're rolling potatoes.
It's like it's a pasta, but it's actually potato. And I don't know if you can taste that.
It's actually more unhealthy for you.
Yeah,
Kind
exactly. Exactly. It's a lot more starchy, this one. But yeah, so then there's that, and then, again, pasta or like spaghetti and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
But it's got to be fantastic for me to go, this is the best cuisine in the world.
Yeah.
But some people love it.
Yeah.
Some people can't get enough.
That's it. Maybe in Italy it's awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe we're just in a part of the
And
world
they're
where
simps.
it's like,
They're simps.
oh, you think they're simps?
Yes.
You're going to throw that word out just very casually.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you'll be a simp for pasta.
Yep.
That's,
For sure.
yeah.
Cheap.
Cheap almost.
Cheap. It's
Yeah.
like they walk into that fucking pasta aisle in Woolies.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, these Italians have come in, they've taken over.
Mm.
There's a full, where's the Australian? Oh.
There isn't. Doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Little Italy.
What do Indians get? A little quarter aisle?
Yeah. That's good.
Mexicans?
Yeah, they get about the same.
Italians?
Full aisle.
Pesto, pasta.
Full aisle.
Exactly.
Dominoes is everywhere.
Yeah. Fuck the Domino's
Fucking
family.
hell, the Dominoes are a mafia and they've taken over.
No.
Yeah, they've got a stranglehold on this economy.
No, exactly right.
Yeah, we're really opening some truths here. And exposing ourselves to some liabilities.
Mate, I'm
some
ready to
lawsuits.
get sued again.
Yeah.
I've been through the ringer before.
This will be number 3 for you. This will be good. Coke.
I'm ready.
Big C. And now.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. But, it's a bit cooked out there when you're trying to get something cooked well for you. Like,
Yeah.
it's just, I've been burned so many times.
Yeah.
Time after time.
But the thing is, though, that, like, Mexican, you can, with those, what are they, those powders?
Yeah,
Which are just concentrated, whatever the fuck that flavour is.
It's good.
It's good.
Oh,
It is good.
Davey likes
It's good. And it's like, you can do it at home, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, you don't have to actually get your own little spice blend made at home.
And good Mexican done at home is on par with, like, a mid-tier
It's
Mexican
not as
in
good,
a
but
restaurant.
you can hit the spot.
Yeah,
You can hit your fucking spot.
No, definitely. I reckon when you say it's not as good, though, like, I'm still happy to pay for Mexican in the restaurant because it will be, like, as good as what I can make. But it's just like
Yummy.
a little... It's like a little... They've done something else, and I can tell they put way more time into slow cook this meat or something.
Yeah.
It's good.
So
So that's some relatable content we've just come up with.
100%
then.
though. I
Very
reckon of
relatable.
all the cuisines, Italian's got to be the most overrated.
Yeah,
I think.
nah, I'm into that.
I think what doesn't get a lot of love, but it also gets quite a bit, is like Greek/Mediterranean cuisine.
I think Greek's
That
on the
shit-
rise.
That
To
shit is
yeah.
fucking tasty.
Ooh, get those wraps.
That shit is tasty, man.
Ah,
And you know, maybe it's just because, you know, I'm from an uncultured background that just grew up on T-bone steaks. But these Greeks were onto it, mate. Semi-dried tomatoes,
Oh, yeah.
fucking olives,
You know what? I'm an absolute slut.
cheese. What?
That garlic yogurt sauce.
Oh,
Put that on anything.
Do you think there was do you reckon there is an authentic version of that they were using 100 years ago? Let's say in
Not
Greece?
at all.
Exactly. I think there's a lot of things.
I think the English
that
came in and went like,
it gets westernized. It gets westernized so
Yeah.
hard. Like
Oh.
sushi's like all raw fish and
Yeah.
rice, and then all of a sudden it's like, let's get a chicken avo.
Can I get some mayo on this?
Can I get some fucking crumb chicken shit that you guys do when you do your little curry thing?
Honestly, sick of this raw fish. Cook something. Kill something, cook it, and put it in there.
What is this, octopus? No thanks. Jesus Christ.
They're like, this doesn't even taste like it's been cooked. Oh no, it hasn't been cooked.
Oh, calamari and rice, grow up. Go chop an avocado up.
Oh, nah, none of this foreign stuff.
Do you reckon, were there avocados in Japan?
Oh,
That's a question I kind of want the answer to.
do you reckon there wasn't, and then someone brought an avocado
Well,
to Japan, and then they went, this works well with everything.
Yeah, maybe.
All of our cuisine
Maybe.
is
It's
amazing.
Like,
with
oh my god, this is like the fucking soy sauce of
Yeah.
fucking fruits.
What about the guy that made soy sauce in China?
Oh,
Because
he wouldn't have made much money.
No,
I can imagine he got a lot of boys that lifted that recipe from him.
I'm pretty sure that he created a dynasty of leaders for 1,000 years.
Yeah, oh man.
Mr. Soy.
Yeah,
Oh.
they were the knights of the round table for China, for the East.
The Yang dynasty for 2,500 years. They just rode.
Control the soybean, control the people.
He who controls the soy supply.
You know the proverbs.
Yeah.
That's very
Yeah,
inspirational.
well, Confucius has a lot of soy proverbs.
Yeah.
Mm,
No, he was hooked.
yeah, absolutely. But it's that salty goodness that gets you hooked and you
Yeah.
can't stop. Mm.
Oh, nah, soy sauces. If anything's been done right. Have you had a soybean? Yuck.
No.
Yuck.
I don't even know if I have.
Nothing like soy sauce, I can promise you that.
That's fucked up.
It's just like a shit nut. But it's just like, it salts out into that delicious little fucking...
Mm. And you know what wigs me out?
What wigs you out?
Someone looked at living fish and went like, I reckon I can squeeze this fish to make a sauce that tastes similar to soy sauce. And they made fish sauce.
Yeah.
Have you had fish sauce?
I've had fish
It's
sauce
got a similar
and oyster
taste.
sauce.
No, oyster sauce is like sweet and has like a
What's
sweet...
going on with that? Is it actually made from oysters? I don't think so.
Don't that be
At this
expensive?
point, I don't think so.
Seeing as it's like $2 for like 2 litres, I
Yeah.
think maybe there's no oysters in there. But yeah, no.
It's just sort of like so that, you know, in the back of your mind you can be like, no, this isn't manufactured.
Do you reckon like how we playfully dance around insulting like a number of cultures in our podcast, maybe we should get some people in future podcasts to have their like, no, my family is like Chinese and I can probably clarify a few points of view.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Yeah.
I think we're giving the audience what they need, which is just genuine fair dinkum perspective.
It's genuinely fair dinkum, and people come to us for that very cut-through voice, which
Yeah.
we have. And we are an influential voice with about 10 subscribers. So we cut through the noise.
I've never said I knew what I was talking about. Ever.
No, and it's fun to pretend.
And you know, I may come across as a confident kind of guy that knows what he's talking about, and I do, by the way.
Yeah.
But I don't really know what I'm talking about ever.
No. Well, I have that crippling self-doubt that everyone has.
Mm.
But I just push that down real far and talk complete nonsense, and confidence is key.
Yeah, exactly right.
Mm.
So it's sort of like you're sitting there, you're an empty shell of a person, and then you're looking across the room and you're seeing an empty shell of a person that's got no idea who they are as a person or what they... Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
And it's sort of like, we kind of just gel then.
Yeah, that's
You kind
all.
of just gel and you create your own
Yeah.
facts.
I'm not confident, you're not confident.
Let's create
work
our
with
own,
this.
yeah, let's create our own
Let's
facts.
build. Let's
Yeah.
build some levels. Yeah. It's
No,
really good.
I think anyone setting foot, if we let the wrong person into this studio,
Mm.
be our undoing.
Yeah, okay. You think we'll lose?
I just feel like there's going to be a fair bit of criticism levelled at us.
Yeah.
And I'm not ready for that this early.
That'll be cancelled in episode 5.
I'm happy to be cancelled,
Yeah.
but I'm not happy to be criticised.
Oh, okay. You might get criticised online, though.
I doubt it.
Hmm.
I haven't heard any criticism so far.
Haven't seen anything. Haven't seen any comments.
Exactly. So I know there's lots of people out there listening, but
That's right. No, I was telling you before the podcast, I said, you know, I've had someone say, when's the next podcast coming up? I want the next podcast. And I was honestly like, this amount of fame has immediately gone to my head, and I'm just already feeling, these people want this content. It's such good content.
I can tell you want to have this conversation, Dave, but straight away. If you know, what are they called? Fuck, I've forgotten the name of them. You know Scooby-Doo and his band of meddling kids?
Yeah, Mystery Inc.
No, it's not Mystery Inc.
Mystery Inc. Corporate.
Oh, man.
What?
This whole section's just gone straight into shambles because I can't remember what they call themselves.
Ah.
They're not called Mystery Inc., are they?
I thought that's what's on the side of their van.
No, is it? It could be.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, no, I don't think that's it, but let's run with that for now.
Okay.
Velma, what do you reckon?
Would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. And I'm, like, not big into, like, cartoon characters, but why do they have to draw her so curvy?
I don't
Why?
know. Well, Velma, though?
Wait, Velma the orange sweater girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, okay, alright, okay.
No.
Is Daisy the other
Daphne.
one? Daphne. Oh, excuse me,
Daphne.
sorry. I've come in a bit undercooked on my research.
Doesn't know the name of them. You know the name of the show, which is a good start.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So what are you trying to tell me?
Oh, nothing that you don't already know, I don't think.
I think I know what's going on. If I look into a computer, I'm going to find photos of Daphne, am I? So what's happening?
Daphne. Okay. Alright, well.
Mm-hmm.
Daphne, Velma. Fred. I know Fred, but...
Oh, we all know Fred.
What do you reckon do you reckon he got misrepresented in the movies?
Are you... I can't imagine you know the plot of these movies very well.
I know Scooby was there.
Scooby's
a dog.
You've come in real undercooked with the rest of it.
Scooby's a dog, eh?
No.
Or is that Shaggy?
It could be Shaggy. No, I reckon Fred was marginalised in the third movie. Yeah, and his story was a little bit underdeveloped. What do you think?
Me, I don't really have an opinion. I just like to watch and absorb and
learn.
Just learn about what it's all about.
Yeah. Imagine that I go into like a full thing like, and they really should have finalised Fred's character arc in the second act of the third film.
Yeah, like David and Margaret at the movies kind of breakdown.
Yeah, going fully into
I'm giving it 4.5 stars.
It's got 4.5 Davids today.
Yeah. Oh man.
What would your rating scale be?
I would love to do like a movies review thing once a month.
Yeah.
And our rating metric is Davids.
Yeah.
How many Davids we're going to give?
And you're giving out Davids?
Yeah, I'm handing out Davids.
I'm handing out 7.5 Davids today.
Well, I'm handing out 4.5.
And then I'm like, no, you're like, I'm handing out 4.5 Davids out of 10. And I'm like, I'm handing out 3 out of 7 Davids. Like, our actual measuring metric is wrong, but they're still Davids.
And
still
you know, you can run the numbers. We've got a spreadsheet if you guys actually want to get the percentages.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it's very emotional being a critic.
Yeah.
Like it's very driven by what you're feeling in the moment. No,
you have to use that emotion. Otherwise, you're just not getting the results.
And I can imagine being a film critic that has to go and see kids' movies. Can you imagine that life? Film
after film, colourful, vibrant creature after creature. You know.
The thing is, though,
I
reckon it would be dog shit to be that person. It's got to go to kids' movies, like on and on and on during the week. You know, like it'd be enough to make you get a popcorn and a choc top. And you're fucking packing on the pounds just because of the stress of your work.
That's right. And I'm stressed.
I've got to stay awake for this movie. I need a bit of sugar.
What about the worst part when you go home and you've watched the movie and you've gotten home and you've been thinking about it in the car ride home and you sit down in front of the laptop and you start writing?
Yeah. Oh, bro.
The sense of dread.
Thanks. No thanks. Oh, my God.
The car went to the playground very quickly.
not only does this lovable car have eyes,
Mm.
but it also has the voice of Woody Harrelson.
Mm.
I've been doing a whole heap of like getting back to nature sort of stuff,
You're trying to get back to nature.
just to sort of get my chakras aligned and just figure out what my chi's
Well,
about
you were
and
saying
stuff.
your chi was like out of alignment once Jupiter went past for the third time.
Yeah, and I started to realise that it's got less to do with the planetary alignment and more to do with my feng shui.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
so we
wow.
fully reorganised the house
Mm.
just so that I was facing northeast when
Yeah.
I woke up.
Oh, so you picked up the house and you like rotated.
No, everything within the house. The window's still in the same spot,
Yeah.
but I have to face northeast.
Oh, okay. And so, what do you turn your bed around or something?
Yeah, we turned the bed around, all the
Yeah.
couches, the TV, everything.
Yeah,
so
right.
it's really impractical what's
Yeah,
going on now.
because
like
the
couches,
TV's facing the sun.
The
like
TV's
window.
in front of the door.
Oh, it's in front of
So
the
every
door.
time we're
Yeah.
expecting guests, I have to just stand in front of the TV and watch it
Mm.
while I wait for people to arrive.
But you explain when they come over, like my
yeah,
chi.
they try and open
My
the
chi.
door. They try and open the door and they fucking hit the TV, and then I have to catch it and go like, "Oh, just give us a second, guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to go in through the garage.
Mm.
That's not a door anymore."
No.
Yeah, so
No.
I should put a sign up really. But
Yeah, but they don't get your cheese out of alignment. So.
no, that's it. But so like I said, I'm trying to get back to nature,
Mm.
and I'm doing a lot of like bird watching.
Yeah, that's very naturalistic.
Yeah.
Mm. What birds are you looking at?
I don't know the names of them.
Oh, you couldn't identify a bird.
No, I couldn't identify a single bird.
Yeah, right.
What I like to do is just I climb a tree and I get the binoculars out, and then I just do like all sorts of impersonations of birds.
Yeah. So you're becoming like a bird, like
Not necessarily
calling to nature.
No, I'm not becoming a bird.
No, like mental, like not like actually biologically, but like
No.
mentally trying to connect with.
Just trying
birds.
to connect with nature.
Yeah. Okay.
Just trying, and like what I'm also doing is like I'm like coating myself in peanut butter and just heading out and just seeing what I can attract.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. I think most of us have been trying to do that. I like covering myself in honey personally.
Yeah.
And that really gets like the larger wildlife, particularly like bears. They're coming around, and I get to see them and like mess with their hair and their fur and stuff like that. It's really nice.
I find that honey is just it's a bit of a mission to get it out of your hair.
Yeah, no, it is. It's a nightmare actually.
Yeah.
But I use lard. It's very good for you put the lard through your hair and just like wash that through, or duck fat. Duck fat.
I
is
didn't
also
realise
pretty
you were
good.
doing this as well.
Yeah.
Because
No.
I was about to say, all I seem to attract with peanut butter is mosquitoes.
No. Yeah.
And
Where are you doing this though? Where are you going out to?
I'm just heading out to the creek.
Yeah. Well,
Heading out to the creek and seeing if I can get any sort of... Because I'm, you know...
And you're just getting mosquitoes out there.
Yeah, just getting
that's
mosquitoes
weird.
by the creek. But like I'm trying to see if I can encourage any fish out there,
Yeah, of
and
course.
like I'll like leave my hand in the water
Yeah.
while I'm covered in peanut butter, and I've seen a few eels, but
Yeah. Shocking eels or just normal eels?
no, just normal eels.
That's good, yeah.
But they've got teeth,
Mm.
and that
Your arm's looking a bit red if I'm being
yeah,
honest. Yeah.
and that's a lot of people have asked me whether I'm starting to get into the drugs,
Yeah.
whether I got meth bug. I said no, it's just the eels.
No, but nature's a drug.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
nature's a bit of a drug.
that is if truer words have never
It's
been
hard.
spoken.
It's hard, and you just got to keep getting back out there into nature.
Yeah.
That's what I found. Yeah, well, I've been out there, but I don't know. I've been feeling a bit weird, because you said you don't really mind the planets, but I feel really out of sorts when I know Mars is on its third rotation, and, that's been happening.
But
like
you're a
the last-
Cancer, aren't you? Or a Pisces?
No, I'm a Taurus, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, so Taurus, I'm that bull. I'm that angry bull.
Yeah.
And I've got all that angry energy to get out.
Yeah, right.
And then if Mars is just going to flirt with Earth's rotation so close, I don't know how
It's a
that
bit
makes me feel.
sinister.
Yeah, it's a bit dark.
It's a bit sinister.
Yeah.
No, I get it. And it's just like, especially when like, I know you were saying, like, because I'm a Virgo, like,
Yeah, of
obviously
course.
I'm very sensitive to what Jupiter's doing.
Yeah.
But, I'm no slouch when it comes to Neptune either.
Mm-hmm.
So it's sort of like, if those two guys are pulling me in a certain
Very
direction,
gaseous,
I'm
very gaseous
very
as well.
emotional in
Yeah.
those few months of the year.
Yeah, gassy as well.
Yeah. Oh, very,
Very gassy.
very gassy, but that's, I'd rather you not mention that.
Well, they're gas giants, so that's
I know,
yeah.
and that's
It's
what
related.
That's
They
what
relate.
everyone's been calling me.
Yeah,
Yes,
so you're a
yes.
gas giant.
Okay, yes.
There he comes.
All right. Okay. I did not need that to come into the public sphere, David.
No.
And you know what month it is? It's
No,
August.
No, I know what month
You
it
know
is.
what month it is? It's August. I'm
Yeah.
a Virgo. My birthday's coming up.
Yeah, it is very soon. It is, but I just thought that it would
My
be...
birthday's coming up within the next week.
Yeah, I know, and that makes you extra sensitive as a Virgo. I understand this. I do understand this, and
And I don't know if it's these fucking estrogen tablets or
I
what
don't
it is that's getting me all fucked up right now.
And
but
I don't know why you've
can't.
been taking those. I don't, but you just have.
I told my doctor to prescribe them to me.
Why?
I told my doctor, you better give me a script or I'm going to have a fucking breakdown.
Did you say that it's because Mars is in its third
I
rotation?
said, doctor, if you don't give me a fucking script for this estrogen, I'm going to have a fucking breakdown.
Yeah, you shouldn't have got these. I don't know why he gave them to you so freely, but
Yeah, I just swing in and out.
yeah, that's good to know. Swinging in and out of
I just,
emotion.
Yeah, it's
emotional states.
It's Neptune and fucking Jupiter.
Yeah.
They have their way with me.
You know what it is for me?
It's funny.
You know what it is for me?
What?
The sun. Sun's always there.
Can't get away from that.
The sun's always fucking there at the same distance.
Yeah.
That doesn't even move, the fucker.
Yeah,
We know.
that burning beast is at the heart of my universe.
Because
Galaxy.
at least Mars and Jupiter move and dance in rotation with
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
Sun,
Well, they're playing a game too. The sun's commanding.
Yeah, the sun is the commander. It just sits there, and that really influences the chi in my life and my chakras, and I can't handle it.
But you know the sun's rotating around something as well. Isn't the sun rotating around the black hole or some shit?
Oh my goodness, I didn't think about that. That poor sun.
Exactly.
So
It's
got
it's
problems
playing
too.
its part too, mate.
Oh wow, we all dance around the cycle of the black hole.
It's like the mountain from Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
He
what
could
about-
kill anyone he wants.
Yeah,
Just through sheer size, force, power.
cut a man in half.
But he's still got a mum that he's got to report back to.
Oh,
And if he's not owned by six, mate,
mm.
that's my analogy
So
for
the black hole
sun.
The black hole is the same. Yeah.
Well, it's tiny. It's
Yeah.
smaller than the sun.
Do you reckon the black hole's going around?
It's
something?
more dense, but it's smaller than the sun.
Definitely more dense.
It's smaller than the sun. I can promise you that.
What do you reckon the black hole's going around?
Another black hole that's more dense.
Oh, so the poor black hole, it's like got its own issues.
I think you'll find there's a big set of black holes rotating around black holes.
Yeah.
And then what happens when two black holes link up again? Is that a supernova is when a sun dies?
Yeah.
When two black holes meet.
I could go a little bit nerdy on you here.
If you know, go.
So they just eventually make
One big black hole.
But they make things called gravity waves. And
Yeah,
Einstein
okay.
predicted gravity waves, and they just confirmed the existence of gravity waves recently.
This is going out live, Dave. So
I
you
know
can't
this
be
is
lying.
I'm not lying. This is a thing.
Okay, alright.
So I don't know what
How'd
gravity
they prove
waves
it?
do, because two black holes somewhere did it, and
And
they
they
measured it.
what was going on. Yeah,
And
fucking
Einstein
hell.
was just there like, this would actually do something crazy. And then it did.
Yeah.
So-
Well, it's all would be. Oh, we're not funny right now.
No,
We're so not funny.
No.
Well, how far in are we?
An hour.
Ah, shit. Should we just leave him? He is so disappointed.
So disappointing.
With a slight glean into who we are as real people outside of this podcast.
No. Let's get funny and then we'll finish it. We'll do 10 more minutes and we'll do something funny.
Alright, okay.
I'm into it.
Where are you standing on the whole how this one's gone?
Middle
I
of the
think
road.
slightly better than the last
Same.
one, but not impressed.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, we can cut it down and do whatever.
Post is a thing.
Probably the alcohol.
Maybe it's not working
Bad
for
idea.
us.
Bad idea, I'm thinking.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, same.
Because
I thought I'd be more free.
I thought I'd be...
And I am feeling loose,
Yeah.
but I'm not thinking anything fun. And it's scaring me.
Yeah, I'm stressed. Should have done a little bit of
Green week, mate.
a little bit of the green week.
Green week. Get Deck on and talk about gardening.
Yeah, we'll get the green week on the green thumbs.
Yeah.
That'll be good. But yeah, what's like someone else that's been going on? You've been feeling like anxious recently, though. You were
Yeah.
telling me.
Yeah, I have been feeling anxious.
Yeah.
And I sort of just, I think I need to get a bit of counselling about it.
Yeah, well, I'm here. Well, I'm your counsellor.
Yeah, that's
I can help
true.
you. Like, I've got no qualifications, but
I think at this point I just need someone with their head screwed on straight just to talk to.
yeah, it's screwed on.
Yeah, but
Definitely.
I think I got a problem, man. I think I'm addicted.
What are you addicted to? Tell me about this.
I'm I'm addicted to parallel parking.
Interesting. Pulls out a notebook. Tell me
I'm
about this
addicted to
parallel parking problem you've got.
It all started when I got my first driving lesson when I was on my L's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I when I was driving with Dad in the Ute, just on the L's, just normally, learning how to drive a manual, hitting the highway up, just normal stuff like that.
Yeah.
We weren't doing any parallel parking.
Yeah. Okay.
We weren't. I wasn't expected because it was a massive tray, and I could have caused some serious damage if I fucked it up.
Yeah.
And I think there's like a risk element to it that it's got me, man. It's got me, and I'm finding any excuse to parallel park now.
No, you'll be alright. You'll be alright.
That's what I was thinking for a bit, but now it's gotten to the point where like I'll ask someone if they can just, like they've just freshly parked,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll say, hey, do you mind I'll pay $50.
Yeah.
Can you just literally for 2 minutes just get out of this park?
Get a move. Yeah.
And I'll reverse in, and I'll wait till my passenger side mirror is at the back seat of the car that I want to reverse back from. So they're the front car. If I'm middle car, reverse paralleling. I'll wait till my passenger side mirror is at the back seat. Then I'll lock the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
I'll lock the wheel. Wait till my bonnet gets to their boot.
Mm-hmm.
I'll wait till... Yes, no, that's correct. Then I'll completely reverse lock, and I'll just slide in so seamlessly, and there's no better feeling.
Wow, okay. That's
And I'm doing...
and this is becoming like a drug, like drug-esque.
It's not like...
Drug-esque.
It's not like a drug. It's because once I've done it, I get that little hit, and then I need to go again.
So it's like that's
it's not like a drug.
No, but that's like what happens with drugs is like you have a hit.
I don't know.
No.
I've never had a drug, but it's got me fucked now. Like I'm taking time off work, and I'm driving around looking for somewhere to park.
Yeah. And there's so many options in the city where you are.
That's the thing. There's not.
There isn't.
Usually the parks are taken.
Oh yeah, there would be.
So like,
so what are you doing?
Well, it's not. It's like sometimes I'll fuck around and I'll reverse parallel into a bus stop or something.
Yeah.
But there's so much space for a bus. It's not the same rush.
It's not a challenge.
You don't get the hit.
Yeah, it's not a challenge. No, I get that. We'll have to get you like up into some actual busy streets. Like maybe we'll go over to America.
Yeah, but where are the parks going to be?
Yeah, but no. They'll be. We'll make sure that they're around. Maybe we'll call
But anyway,
call into an office.
I'll drive around and then I'll just think about lashing out.
Yeah.
And I have dark thoughts.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, I have dark thoughts. And I think.
What cripes?
I think, how can I?
What sort of dark thoughts?
I'm thinking to myself, how can I squeeze into this one? And it's a motorbike park or something.
Yeah. Oh, see, that is a dark thought.
Yeah.
Because you quite literally.
I'm definitely going to hit something.
Yeah, quite literally.
I'm
would
definitely
have to
going to
hit
hit something.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Trying to hit it's almost like trying to get a square peg into a round hole.
Yeah.
It couldn't be done.
Or it'll be like there's a bike path and there's a whole heap of people cycling, like like a young family, and there's like a young child on training wheels or something, and I'll just be thinking to myself that was a good spot to park.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Probably can't reverse parallel into this one. I'll just have to go in front first.
I reckon we get you out of cars for a bit.
I think
honestly, a license revoke could be a benefit to you.
A license revoke.
Yeah, we'll revoke it, and then
how am I going to get here?
Oh no, we'll just get you in the Uber.
No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'd rather just be driving past families on the sidewalk, just thinking that looks like a good park.
What over those families?
Just on the footpath there, I'll just chuck my emergencies on and just pull over into a family.
Oh, if you got your hazards,
I had to piss, man.
If you got your hazards on,
when the cops rock up and go, "What the fuck's happened here?" I had to piss.
You're on a family of 4 here.
My emergencies were on, and they were hit.
My hazards are clearly on.
Check the CCTV.
They don't care. Yeah.
So anyway,
it's hard to get good help.
Yeah, and it took me a while to figure out what the difference between murder and manslaughter was,
Yeah. No, but the cops sort of clarified that.
No, they said murder. They said murder.
No, but you convinced them it was manslaughter.
I unsuccessfully,
of course,
convinced them. Yeah.
But you know the difference.
I know the difference, and I know who I am as a person.
That's right.
And I know that I wanted to run over that family
Mm-hmm.
accidentally.
Yeah. And you're better for it.
So technically that's manslaughter. Because I knew that I wanted to, with my car at 60 kilometres an hour, do an emergency park with my hazards on
You had to piss.
and kill them all accidentally.
You had to piss. And they just got themselves killed.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Wrong piss. That's what I'm going to finish that with. And I think our audience has really learned something from this podcast, and we could probably just finish it there. So, what was the name we settled on? Downers.
Little Downers.
Our little downs.
LDs.
Little downs.
LDs.
Yeah, I like little downs. It's kind of cute.
I don't know.
We'll massage it.
I think off air we can probably come up with something.
Yeah.
But are you supposed to let them make the call as well?
Oh, no.
I don't actually know how.
No, you force it onto them. You thrust it. Thrust is the word I'm going to use. And then they just unwillingly go,
You either identify or you fuck off.
yeah, get off my
You little
channel.
downer.
Yeah, you little fucking downer. You know, because we're a loving and nurturing channel. That's all.
Exactly.
That's our brand.
We're growing.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Alright, thanks for listening, guys.
See you guys.
See you next time.
Happy episode 5.
Happy episode 5.